It disintegrates the second my fingers reach it and scatters through the air. Nothing else looks interesting. Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. There are platforms of broken wooden slats in front of this shoe rack. They creak when we step on them. Squeak. The battered shoe rack is covered in dirt. Anything else? The ceiling is filthy and the fluorescent lights are broken. I guess that's everything here. Okay. And to the right. Hello? Huh? As we enter the hallway, a small shadow flits across our feet. I turn on the flashlight to find. Aw, Bunny, you're so cute. It's so cute. I mean, was it the skull pet? The black rabbit squeaks and runs away. It rushes toward the eastern end of school. Aw, it ran away. Is it telling us to follow? Yeah, right. New info was added. It looks like something smashed the fluorescent lights. They're shattered beyond repair. Let's check the room over here. Uh-huh. 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 Absolutely nothing. Abandoned desk. The falling desk is slightly rusty. I turn the desk around and stick my hand inside. Got holy hard hat. I doubt that's very useful. The dust is so thick on the ceiling that just walking around causes a shower of particles. Okay. How do I get out? Okay. Hello. The door is locked. It's a locked door. The keyhole isn't rusted over. If I had a key, I could open it. The broken windows letting in a piercingly cold wind. The floor tiles have peeled off, leaving bare concrete. Sorry again if you can hear the background. Let's check this. Oh, right, it's locked. Okay. What's this? Fire door's rusted shut. Oh, hello. Okay. Climb the stairs. Climb the stairs. We climb up the stairs to the second floor. Huh. I feel something soft squish under my heel. I quickly pick up my light down. The hallway covered with poisonous snakes. Molly lets out something close to a shriek upon seeing them. Ah, snakes! We decide to go back to the landing. Okay. Anything down? What? Where the heck am I now? I'm lost. Go back, go back. Okay. Okay. This is it. It's the mirror I saw last time. I'm sure of it. Huh. Just then, a dull pain runs through my wrist. Like something's biting into my skin. To distract myself from the pain, I keep talking with Moe. It certainly looks normal. Yeah, what should we do? Let's look at it. I silently face the mirror, bringing my face up to it to peer into its cloudy surface. As I expect, I can't make anything out. All I see is my own shadow reflected as a vague, shadowy lump. My shadow sways in the mirror. At least, that's what I thought at first. I figured the shadow moved because I had. But the next time the shadow moves, a cold shiver runs down my spine. That's not my shadow. Something is in the mirror. Moe yelps and steps back. Well, that confirms I'm not hallucinating. There really is something in there. Every muscle in my body locks. I try to look away, but I can't even close my eyes. The figure's mouth twists. I don't want to look, but I can't even close my eyes. It opens its mouth. An odd voice pierces my ear. Okay. Hey, am I pretty? I can't tell. Ash. Oh no. If I only had that red stuff. I can't see well. Are you a grown-up? I'm the tallest in my class. Big people aren't allowed in school. Suddenly the mirror cracks. It cracked. Now I can't see. No more big people here. The figure disappears. Uh-oh. A scream echoes from the other side of the school. Moe sinks to the floor. They gasp in panicked disbelief for a while. I feel much the same. What was that? That was probably Hanahiko. I couldn't say it. The word sticks in my throat. My mouth is completely dry. I can't believe this. I thought I wanted to see a ghost. But to see one that clearly... Moe seems to shake the encounter off and return to normal. Hanahiko's words swirl around in my head. Our situation has done a complete reverse from where we were just moments ago. I can't believe I was complaining about not knowing what to investigate. Oh, anyway... That scream, was that... the guard we met outside? I doubt there's anyone else here. He might have seen something wherever he is, too. It sounded like it came from far away, a ways down the hallway. That would be the other side of the school. Yeah, let's go look for him. But if he screamed like that... something might have happened to him. Right as I respond, I hear someone whisper in my ear. Purify with red. I look in the direction of the voice, but all I see is darkness. Mister? No, it's nothing. Let's go. New info. Cracked mirror. Cracks in the mirror. Nothing else particularly odd. do I dare touch it? Run my finger down the cracks. Moe watches me worriedly, but nothing happens. It's okay, Moe. Okay. I know it said not to touch the glass, but I touched it. Locked. Okay. Hello? A bird cry breaks the silence. I guess there's a crow or something outside. What the hell? What was that? That was not a crow. Okay. Okay. Oh wait, I didn't go. Let me check. Okay, it's locked. Lights and ceiling, silent and dark. There are nonsensical scribbles on the blackboard. Abandoned desk. Can't find it at any school. So it goes to show how durable school desks are. Stick my hand inside and feel around. Got plastic bottle. There's nothing in the bottle. Well, it might come in handy. The dust is so thick on the ceiling. Shower particles. Is that everything? There's a hole in the wall. I can see something stuck deep inside. I stick my arm in, but the hole gets narrower the further in I go. I can't reach. I doubt this'll reach. I stick the letter opener in the hole and scrape out. Oh, okay then. The item that was stuck inside. Found a worn out talisman. When I pick up the worn out talisman, I feel warmth flow through me. Yay! I won't die. Okay. Ooh, a trophy. Okay. And go. That. I hear a noise like something slamming against the door. Is someone inside? I shine the flashlight at the door. Out of nowhere, the door bursts open and something comes flying out. Molly shrieks and falls down. I recognize those clothes. Some kind of plant covers half of his face. The part of his face we can see is twisted in anguish as he screams. No doubt about it, it's that guard. What the hell happened? The thorns are eating my face. It hurts. What's going on? Molly sits on the floor, stunned to digest syllables. The guard suddenly rushes toward the entrance, and then silence falls once more. The only sound left is that of our shaky breathing. Once we catch our breaths, I take Moe's hand and help them up. Our nerves have calmed some, but that definitely left an unsettling impression. Something terrible lurks here. We can't just sit around. I, I felt like I was paralyzed. I'm okay now. But Mr. that guy... Oh, he stares at the door. I wonder if Hanahiko did that. And I don't know if you noticed, but I got the feeling someone was standing behind him. There's really no good way to respond to that. I let silence serve as my answer. What else could I do? No point in coming here if we're just going to stand around shaking. If we don't uncover the secret before it comes for us, why don't we check out the staff room? I tactfully avoid answering Moe's question. The guard had run out of here. Something might be inside. Some secret about Hanahiko. Yeah, you're right. Let's just be careful, okay? I covered my wrist with my palm, making sure Moe doesn't notice. The moment I'd put my hand on the knob, the mark burned my skin, pulsing along with my beating heart. Broken window. I'm gonna make another save just in case. Okay. Let's... is it this room? The staff room is chaos. The furniture is upended, and the walls are... Was there a fire here or something? There are black scorch marks everywhere. Whew. Moe looks relieved as they come out from behind me. Whoa, it's totally empty. Anyway, let's look around. Huh? There's a door over there too. It looks like it goes to another room. Let's look around here first, I suppose. The wall near the window is burnt. There must have been a fire here a long time ago. Oops. Something falls from the top of it. Oh. Okay, cool. Okay. Uh-huh. Opened the door and left the staff room. It's kind of cramped in here. Is this a storage room? Seems to be. Hopefully there's something useful in here. I open the glass door and check inside, but there isn't anything that catches my eye. Look, it looks really old. Round it off. I pull on the door, but it just rattles in place. Looks like it won't open. Something's stopping it. Check out the letter opener. Okay. That's... okay. I think it's a school journal. The paper's deteriorated from age and bugs, so I can't read it. Okay. It's a well-built door, big enough to fit an adult through it. Metal handles retracted into the door. Try to get a grasp on it and pull it out, but I am unsuccessful. If I use the letter opener, I might be able to pop the handle out. I squat down by the door. My mark bites into my wrist again. It's almost like it's trying to stop me from searching under the floor. I stand up, pretending to be calm. Okay, that's worrying. Something dangerous must be here. What's wrong? Are you gonna see what that is? I'll, check it out later. I keep my reply vague as I dust off my knees. Let's look around the room first. There's a bunch of interesting stuff in here. There's definitely something beneath our feet, but we better make sure we're prepared if we're going down there. Something's written in marker on the side of the box. Lost and is legible, but the rest of the letters are smudged. Something's written in marker on the side. Blah, 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 blah. Reaching up, I grab the box and look inside. Got lipstick, red pen, and girl slippers. Good job, mister. I knew there was a reason you were tall. Gee, thanks, Moe. Let's try this. Looks like the sliding door is super lock. Gone missing. What's this? Something stuck in the hole for the screw. It seems that wooden thing works as a lock. I'll have to do something about that to open the door. Do I put the pen in? If I use the pen, I might be able to pop out whatever's stuck in the hole. Wow, you've got skills. Is it that surprising? Anyway, I need to focus. Suddenly the resistance vanishes and the pen pokes all the way through. I put my hand on the door and slide it open without any issues. There's a red tube inside. Got flare. A flare? What's that for? It's a signal light for emergencies. It's a good idea to always have one in your car. Huh. Okay then. But... well, I picked something up off the floor. It's a thorn about as long as my pinky finger. That's what was in the hole. This is so not a coincidence. I bet he didn't want anyone to have that, so he put a thorn in the hole. Is he scared of this? We both look at the flare again. Huh? Why did you turn off the light? That wasn't me. I didn't turn it off, it just went off. What was that noise? Hey, mister, what was that noise? Shh, be quiet. It's a struggle to not yell with my nerves on edge. I hit the flashlight again and again. Come on, please, the batteries were just working. I feel like I'm performing CPR on this thing. But finally... got it! Oh god! The door behind me warps threateningly. My mark burns in pain. Death is already in the room next door. There's no time and nowhere to run. Calm down. I need to find a way out of this quickly. We're running out of time. Way to survive. We gotta hurry. Quickly! Small built door, big enough to fit an adult. What? Take out the whatever. Shepherd it. Go, go, go. When it touches the metal, I'll stop moving for just a second. But I have to do this. Yes, I got it. I grabbed the handle and lift up the trapdoor. As I thought, a dark hole leads down under the floor. Get in! I shove Moe into the hole. Then I slide down into the darkness after them. Eee. Ugh. I fall unexpectedly far, hitting my back against something. I grit my teeth to stop myself from yelling. One momento. Something shuffling around above my head. If we had stayed there just a few more seconds. I grip my burning wrist with all my might. I must endure the pain for now. I can hear anxious panting. Moe must be right next to me. They're shaking so hard, I can see it from the corner of my eye. I brace myself, expecting the trapdoor to break open in a second. But the shuffling noise finally grows distant. Is it okay now? Yeah, I think it's gone. Suddenly, my wrist isn't hurting anymore. Thank God. I thought we were done for this time. Anyway, where are we? What in the world is this room? I'm surprised this place exists beneath this school. Can you turn on the light? Yeah. I cautiously press the switch, being careful not to make any noise. The scene captured in the light of the flashlight sends shivers down my spine. What? Moe slaps a hand over their mouth. For a few moments, all we can do is stare in silence. A disturbing scene, more horrible than anything I've seen before, spreads out before us. Anyone would be shocked by it, especially a kid. I take a deep breath and look closer. There's something twisting around the corpses. It looks like some kind of plant vine. Are those roses? The strangely sharp thorns and the thin red petals. There appears to be real live roses covering the corpses and carpeting the floor. My vision suddenly grows dim. Oh God. I see a woman's body trapped by roses. What is this? The tragedy that happened in this room, it's as if it's all playing out in my head. I can see it. Can you tell I want to get out of here as fast as possible? Roses? What are they doing here? Did someone plant them? Moe's voice brings me back to reality. Yeah. I can't tell them what I saw some waking dream. I scrambled to remember the conversation. That's right. I saw the rose vines, then. Yeah, that's gotta be it. It's not like they just spring up on their own. But why would anyone do that? Did someone decorate the corpses for some kind of reason? Or did they die captured by the roses, like I saw in that vision? Noe screams. What's wrong? Something moved. See, over there, back in there. No, is something hiding in here? Cried up corpse. Body's twisted in odd position, as if it's still in pain even now. Hesitantly search the corpse. Don't find anything. Cried up corpse. Odd position. Search the corpse. Nothing. Body's twisted. Search the corpse. Nothing there. Twisted in on position. Search the corpse. Something flashes within the vines by its feet. Got round and mirror. Looks like a gift for a young woman. A mirror? I guess someone was here after all. Okay, so what's this? Twisted in odd position. Search the corpse, nothing. Okay. Bed with a metal pipe framing. The mattress is completely discolored, stained with something that looks like sweat. Someone must have been living here, and for a long time too. Feel? Oozing dark, dirty water. It smells like sewage. I slide the mattress over and find a plastic sheet underneath it. Got vinyl sheet. It's pretty thick. Was it put there to protect from water damage? The top of the sheet is pitch black. At first glance, it looks like it's covered in mold. But when I spread it open, it crunches as dark red flakes fall from it. This is blood. Huh? I can't do anything but whisper, dumbfounded, as I stare at the blood-stained sheet. Something murdered is in my ear, as if in reply. Their blood denies him. Part of me takes the voice seriously. I'm clearly hallucinating, but for some reason it calms me down. Still in a daze, I shine the flashlight under the bed. There it is again. Something's there. Moe's voice has gone very shrill. Then... Hey now, give me a break. I'm no monster, you know. I'm just a regular human being. Something slowly climbs out from under the bed. It's a man in a trench coat. A person? What were you doing under there? The man looks bored. He scoffs. Same as you. I ran into that monster and escaped down here. Then you guys came. This man turns his back to us and jerks his chin. Anyway, I was hiding over there. His answer is believable enough. But why is he at this school to begin with? His presence raises a lot of questions. The man tilts his head a bit and peers at me. Then he snorts. It seems he's seen through me. You don't look like you believe me. Guess that's only natural. I haven't told you everything either. I could, but... The man looks around at his feet. We better get out of here first. We shouldn't chat at the crime scene. I think you're right. Molly seems to feel the same way. Let's head back for now. You have somewhere to go back to? Good. Then let's get going. The man puts his hand on the ladder. He pauses and turns to us. The name's Satoru Mashita. Satoru Mashita. I'm an ex-detective. Forget to mention that. The man named Mashita disappears up the ladder. We follow him back up to the first floor. But when we emerge, he's not there. Hey, take a look at this. Sorry. Take a look at this. Mashita's calling to us from down the hallway. Was it like this when you guys came through? Moe pipes up, voice slightly wobbly. No, it wasn't. It wasn't like this at all. Something's creeping along the hallway. They're rose vines. Thought so. I didn't see them before either. The mark's color grows more vivid. Early dawn, a few more hours until death closes in. Some people naturally put others on guard, even if there's no particular ill will between them. That's exactly the type of person Mashita is. Oh, you've got some nice stuff here. The moment he climbs into the car, he makes a grab for my bag. Then he starts inspecting all of my stuff. I wasn't planning on keeping a constant eye on him, but he's making it very hard not to. Molly seems like the type to stick her nose into everything, but she's suspiciously silent, as if exhausted. Are you okay, Moe? Huh? Yeah, just zoning out, you know? I'm fine. She doesn't look fine, but my other passenger is more of a concern right now. So, were you at the school because you were investigating something? I'm not on the force anymore, just poking around for my own reasons. Something I wanted to check. I don't doubt what he says, but that would mean he entered the school illegally. What were you... Let me ask one thing first. Mashita interrupts my question and points to my arm. Does that hurt? It didn't take him long to spot the mark on my wrist. Sometimes it hurts the most whenever I'm in danger. Huh, is that so? Mashita leans back in his seat, satisfied. I was investigating some missing people. Guess he's responding to my question now. That school came up in a number of missing persons cases. Each one had some affiliation with H Elementary before they disappeared. Teachers, workers, people in the PTA, students and their family members. I was looking for them. Then, Lily speaks up from the back seat. Were those people the corpses down there? She doesn't sound as energetic as she usually does. Did something happen after all? That's her mark. Mashta doesn't reply. Maybe he thinks the answer's obvious, or maybe replying to a kid isn't worth his time. But something bugs me about what he just said. If the school was clearly suspicious, then... Of course I brought it up to superiors. All I got for it was... He continues before I can ask, making a slashing motion across his neck. You got fired, huh? Disciplinary discharge. Something about sexually harassing a subordinate. That principal's gotta have some kind of political pull. I probably dug up something he didn't want getting out. That wasn't my plan. I never meant to uncover anything dirty. True. The school did have that suspicious room. It's not that strange to think it would come up in some missing persons cases. That would be common sense, at least. But common sense is for the world of the living. A spirit might have something to do with those cases. There's an awkward silence. In that sense, this isn't even a case anymore, is it? Mashta sighs deeply. Who would believe it? Who would believe that there's a monster in that school killing people? It's personal now. Our problem. And we're on our own. He turns his wrist over and shows it to me. On his skin is the familiar mark. You too? Yeah, I sensed it as soon as I saw yours. I had a feeling this would a problem. We're in the same boat, you and I. He has good instincts. We should talk more when we get back. At Cujo Mansion, there's some... I stopped myself from finishing my sentence. I shouldn't mention that for now. In any case, once we get back, we'll give you more details. Yeah. I'm sure that'll help. Oops. Yeah, I'm sure that'll help him a bunch. But Mashta scoffs. Help, huh? You're underestimating me. When I get out of the car, someone's there to greet me.
Welcome back, mister. You too, Miss Moe. I'm glad you're unharmed. Did you find any clues about the spirit?
What, so there are others? This is everyone. What a reliable group you've got. The sarcasm is practically dripping off his words. So, are you all planning on continuing to search for that key or whatever it is? We don't have anything else. Whoops, we don't... we don't have anything else to go on. There's no other choice. I don't understand you. If the source of the mark is the spirit, it would be best to destroy the source, don't you think? What do you mean? The spirit exists, so all you have to do is kill it.
Are you serious?
Of course he's serious. He doesn't exactly look like the joking type. Even if we managed to kill it, would that really make the mark disappear? When I consider everything Mary's told me, it doesn't seem like it worked that way. Even assuming it did, we have a more fundamental problem. And how do you plan to kill it? I'll figure something out. If something exists, there's logically a way to destroy it as well. He claims he can kill the spirit, yet he doesn't even know how he'll do it. Where does all that confidence come from? Don't forget, I faced him once already. If we're seriously thinking of killing him... Mashta grasps his wrist. The little shit shot some kind of thorns at me from a distance. They hit hard enough to stick in concrete. There's no way to get in close to him. We have to make that a priority. Mashta pulls something out of the heel of his shoe and tosses it to me. It's a thorn, curved like a fang. The only reason I'm still breathing is because I was lucky. It won't happen next time. We need a plan. As we head to the entrance, I tell Mashta about Cujo Mansion. He takes it all in silently. Even bringing up the talking doll or Saya Cujo's death doesn't trigger a reaction. Is he so unnervingly calm because he's already dealt with the supernatural? We reach the main hall, which is warmly lit. This is a strange mansion, but for some reason, I feel like I've come home. Acclimatization is kind of terrifying.
Welcome back, Lord Yashiki. That man is a mark bearer too, I see. Would you make the introductions?
I update Mary on our investigation and the strange way we met Masha. The mirror, the underground room full of corpses, the sudden appearance of roses. I really hate to admit it, but it's clear something supernatural is at work here. And the spirit that caused all of it, Hanahiko. There's no doubt that Hanahiko is the one who put the mark on Masha's arm too. But what kind of chance do we have against a monster that can do that? Masha says we should kill it. But is that even possible? Hey, Yashiki. My train of thought is interrupted. Masha is holding a letter-bound notebook toward me. Read this. I picked it up in that underground room. It was caught up in a bunch of those rose vines when I found it. It was pretty hard to get loose. Did you read it? I skimmed through a bit. It's got some interesting stuff. That's what he says, but he's not smiling at all. His eyes simmer with a quiet anger. Dark red marks stain the cover. I have a bad feeling, but I flip through it. Rose petals fall as they become unstuck from the pages. The notes within are very detailed. The author was intelligent and well written. Reading through, it dawns on me that this was written by H Elementary's principal. The austere, meticulous letters on each page tells a ghastly story. Records of a young, adopted boy's tutoring sessions. The first note is from 5 years ago. It seems the boy adopted by the principal was small and exceedingly cute. He enjoyed wearing skirts and makeup too. There's no denying that they truly suited a dainty, red-cheeked boy like him. But the principal had a hard time accepting such fancies. Bad habits must be corrected young to promote sound mental health, he thought. So he called it tutoring as a cover for his warped desires. They took place in the underground room. Too many prying eyes anywhere else. There was no safer place than the school at night, once all the teachers had left. The principal stayed behind under the pretense of keeping watch, then tutored. He was a highly respected teacher. He'd even made appearances on TV. There was no reason to be suspicious. The only one who noticed anything strange was the boy's homeroom teacher. But she feared the principal's power and firmly kept her mouth shut. As the notes continue, they are more and more deranged. They paint a horrible picture. It is of a totally distorted parent and child. My child gets weaker after every session. His delicate frame has grown thinner, and his red cheeks are now darkened. His appearance is described in detail, but there's no malice or hatred. There's just fanatical sincerity, his pride as an educator, and a terrifying, smothering love. It continues like that to the very last page. There's no mention of what became of the principal and the boy. But going by the current state of H Elementary, I can hazard a guess.
You don't look so well, mister. What was in that notebook?
Tsukasa peers up at me. He and the boy in the notebook are about the same age. This isn't stuff you share with a kid. I better just sum up the main points for him.
That's terrible. We children are always the victims of the ego of adults. Stupid grown-ups are irredeemable.
Why'd he say that? Makes sense. The revolting evil of the adults and the poor boy who became a victim. But is that really the end? If Hanahiko and the boy in the notebook are connected, then the boy turned into a monster. Is that even possible?
Untimely deaths produce hatred. Death does not bring it to an end. Such festering sentiments can give birth to the supernatural. Monsters, ghosts, vengeful spirits, they have many names. I believe that you have all heard one or two such stories. Hanahiko is similar.
Mary's words are hard to swallow, but after all those weird events, it only makes sense to accept them. If I turn my back to the truth, all that will await me is death.
Then Hanahiko really is a monster. We must form a plan based on that hypothesis.
Mary is silent a moment, then her jade glass eyes shift to Mashta. Incidentally,
I'm so confused who's talking. Incidentally, according to Lord Yashiki's report, there are those among you who are considering killing the spirit. I shall warn you just in case, but that will be very difficult to do.
Why is that? I could see Mashta narrow his eyes, but I made sure to speak up first.
They are from the world of the dead. Just as the living cannot become more alive, the dead cannot be killed. The only thing you could possibly destroy is the cursed sentiment.
So what does that mean?
It is as I told you before, death and life existing together. If that's the origin of the mark, then a way to erase it will be there. By driving away the spirit, the curse will also be eliminated.
So defeating Hanahiko is how we'll be able to destroy the mark, setting aside how he can't be killed. What exactly is the key then?
It's nothing more than a concept, so I'm unsure, but I'm certain of one thing. Fate ties the spirit to its place of birth. An object there might be able to fill the role of the key.
It is a difficult concept to grasp.
That is just how spirits are. Determining the nature of the key. That will decide your fate.
I had a feeling. We just have to keep digging around at each elementary. We don't know what the cursed sentiments or the key to destroying the grudge are.
Gaining the key and lifting the grudge is the only way to survive. You will be required to be callous to make sure... God, I can't read. You'll be required to be callous to make use of the spirit's fear. The way to repel the spirit lies within its grudge. Remember this, and be careful. New info. Okay, I'm gonna... Okay, well, he's gone, apparently. Let's go with Mashta. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna end it here, I guess. Thank you, anybody who watches this, and I hope you're enjoying it. See you next time. Bye! Saving. Save. Saving complete. And we end it here.